Derek got a new toy.
I got a gimbal.
A gimbal from Walmart.
It's a Walmart gimbal, so
we're not sure.
It works. I like it. It works. I wouldn't go riding a horse with it and like expecting steady video, but it works pretty well.
So he's trying to get the shot of this Joshua Tree National Park sign where we're at before everyone else that's parked behind us gets to it. And this person who thinks they can just cut in front of us, and then this person
What is
really
this
wants
idiot
a sign
doing?
now.
Oh my god, look at this person.
It's like, oh my god, we're all gonna try and get this shot before everyone else gets the shot.
I don't want this shot with a line of cars right here. Are you kidding?
This guy got out of the car and now he's going, oh.
Hi, we just want to go in here. We're totally gonna fit. No problem. No worries. Boom! This guy hits us. You kidding me, people?
A lot just happened right now.
People.
Last night we decided to leave our last park, RV park,
In Palm Springs.
in Palm Springs a day early. So instead of leaving today, which is Saturday morning, we left Friday afternoon, about 2 hours, an hour before sunset. And we boondocked out at the southern entrance of Joshua Tree, which is BLM land. So we got a really good sight. Derek took a really nice pictures. So that was pretty nice. It was cool. So yeah, we're gonna keep trying out boondocking more and more. It's better in the summer than it is in the winter just because of the angle of the sun. So
it also really depends where you park, how you park. That we have come to find.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep doing that.
But for now, we're gonna go explore and look at some big rocks. Trying to do some research on Joshua Tree to figure out like the best places to go, best hikes to go on. We like going on like mountain hikes. We like climbing and getting some elevation and vistas, and like researching where to do that here was a little underwhelming because a lot of the views you get from up top are just meh.
It's getting tough because after you go to so many national parks, you try to, it's like you almost have to rank them before you go.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that. We're just going what's along the path. So you visit some great ones and then you see another one and you're like, well, you know, the last one was a lot better, the hikes were a lot better, but what can you do?
Well, we're gonna let the parks lead with their strengths. So even though we like hiking up mountains and doing like really strenuous hikes where we're struggling and like exhausted at the end of the day, like here, this place is known for like the Joshua trees, the cool cactus formation stuff, the cool rocks. So we're gonna go hike through the rocks, try to find just cool different scenery, something to look at. That's the goal.
Yeah. All right, we'll update you guys on our hikes.
Okay, bye. It's very easy to walk on.
So you brought your sticky shoes?
Brought my sticky shoes.
They're not as soft as they look.
No, they're not. They look so cushiony. Like marshmallows. They're not. Look at all the cars. That is ridiculous.
So we're here on a Saturday. There are cars everywhere. Our truck is parked over there. Little found the shady part.
Yeah, we did. Let's go this way.
There's so many people here. It is ridiculous. We are now at the Hall of Horrors.
Yeah. I think it's just a crack in a rock that you walk through.
Still Saturday. Still busy as crap here.
It's ridiculous.
Like way
ridiculous.
too many people here. It's like rocks. That looks like a hallway.
It's like that.
And it's supposed to be horrifying. I'll tell you all about it in a minute.
God. Ow. I hit my head. Ow. The good part is just this hat.
We found this is the hallway.
Hall of Horror.
Hall of Horrors.
But it's not like it's just one hall.
There's a couple of different halls, and like the main one over there, everybody's taking pictures and stuff. Yeah. But it's not as cool as this one, honestly.
It's not. And I promise you, even though it looks crooked in the camera, like it's just, the camera's not crooked.
And the reason it's horrifying is because there's these big boulders
above you
that kind of balance above you.
And also, if you're claustrophobic,
this is not.
Don't hit your head on these guys or anything. Oh, watch! I slapped mine on there.
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
Oh yeah, is this where you were getting stuck?
Oh, my
earlier?
glasses were in my hand and I wasn't able to.
Oh god, I can barely get through here.
Right? Like, look how cool this is.
Oh, that's why you're like I was like, why are your shoulders hitting everything? Oh, okay, I made it.
And then it's like it brought us up over here. But over there was a little sketchy. We could do it, but
wow, what's the sketchy part?
if we wanted to like cross over.
Look at this thing. He's just wedged in there, and we're just like, whoop.
So cool.
Oh, down that way.
Yeah, or up. Like, I was thinking I could come out and like cross over. But that gap is just a little. Like, the further you go down, the farther away you get from it. So, like, if you could jump right there and feel confident.
I mean, it's beautiful over there, but I think we're good.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
That's where I was. I was up there.
I know. I was trying to meet you, and I was like, it's not worth it.
No.
I get too much stuff in my pocket.
Let's go back.
Go back.
All right. Next hall.
Next hall, or sunset.
Or horror.
This was cool. This is an easy hike. It's rated easy on all trails, and it is, but it's fun.
It's fun.
You should do it.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be easy. Okay, bye. All right, so we just finished hiking Hall of Horrors. Pretty cool. You should look it up. Now we're rushing over to Keys Pass to check the sunset, along with probably 6 million other people. So it's probably going to be pretty ridiculous, but we're going to add to the problem by bringing our 3/4 ton truck to the parking lot. We'll check in there.
Not a thing.
Update. Road closed.
Well, it's probably full. She was like, you got here too late. It's your fault.
Yeah, we did.
Who tries to get to watch the sunset 5 minutes before the sunset goes down?
We do. Every time.
Every time.
There are many sunsets we haven't seen from this truck. It's where we see most of them on our way to the Vista Point. We should have just stayed where we were.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is Sunday, and we are hiking the Willow Hole Trail,
Yeah.
which now that I'm looking at this says 1.2 miles?
From here. So it starts at the Boy Scout trailhead. So you take the Boy Scout trail, apparently 1.2, 1.5 miles or so to the Willow Hole Trail. And that takes you a few miles out to the Wonderland of Rocks.
The Wonderland of Rocks. If you read the reviews on all trails...
Well, the trail on all trails is called Wonderland Connection.
Connection.
Which is a specific hike that brings you through the Wonderland of Rocks, which is notoriously dangerous. But like, if you look around at these rocks, Pan, like, you have a choice. You can climb straight up the cliff face, or you can kind of walk around and go where it's easier. So we're gonna make our own adventure here, a safe adventure.
We'll be safe though.
We're gonna know
We
our
are,
limits.
I mean, this is a part of our adventure hiking that we do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go figure it out, see what's safe without being technical with equipment and stuff that you usually do need when you're going canyoneering or mountaineering.
Right.
So
like, for example, we did Hall of Horrors yesterday, which on all trails it says 0.1 miles easy. We were there for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours.
it was fun.
We hiked for maybe 3 hours, going, I mean, up and down, like all these crazy rock formations. So the hikes here are what you make of them.
Yeah, but like while we're climbing up little rocks that are maybe 5 feet high and stuff, and just going over boulders and small boulders, there was a couple that was canyoneering on the other side.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they have their helmets and the ropes and all the gear that you need to do that. So it really is a choose your own adventure.
I was telling Jonathan on the way here that I haven't felt this way since being a kid going on a jungle gym. This is like in a giant adult playground.
It really
where
is.
you can just go climb over rocks, and it really does have that jungle gym feel to it. It's just fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, we just started the hike, so I'll let you know how this goes later on. We found some rocks.
It's a wonderland, they say.
Oh, it's cold here.
It's some big old rocks.
All right, we walked 3.4 miles. A lot of it was this type of wash, sand, pebbles deal. Not hard at all. But this is the end, I think, of the Willow Hole Trail as we come up to this sign that welcomes you to Willow Hole. And there is no trail beyond this point. Proceed at your own risk. We found a waterfall. Not quite a waterfall, it's like a trickle.
A water trickle.
A water trickle. But we do now know or think that Willow Hole is a spring hole.
Gotta be.
And so there's no reason why there should be water in the desert. So
Yeah, this is coming from.
this is coming from somewhere, probably a spring hole, and then now it's draining and we want to kind of find out where it goes.
An update, this hike is pretty awesome. I mean, don't believe everything you read on all trails. I think it's probably easy to get lost, but this is not a difficult hike. I think it can be challenging. You gotta know your limits. You gotta be comfortable jumping over boulders and with deep crevices you get stuck in beneath you, but you're not climbing on the top of like a...
Yeah, there's no reason to
not
go
climbing
up
there.
those rocks. Like, there's absolutely no reason to. But like, we've been going over like little rocks like this, where it's like you can kind of sort of go up them, but we've been paying attention to like, how do we get back? And if we can climb back up it, then we're good. And I think some people just choose to like go straight up and then they get stuck on the way back and they don't know how to get back down, and that's where things get a little bit bad.
You go down that way. You think that's easy?
Yeah, because I feel like you don't have to go back up.
Probably should just go down. None of these move. That looks like it goes down, but that's just because I'm wearing sunglasses. It's not that far.
Great.
It's up and over. Oh, bueno.
All right, sorry for the wind. Update, we've reached this great slab of rock that's like in the sun. I love it. I think it's great. And then look, you can lie down, relax. It's nice.
Don't be crazy.
Could have lunch here. But Derek insists on going. So we're gonna watch him do this. So he's over there. He's gonna, while he disappears for a minute, I'm not sure where he's going. He's trying to go down this way towards those rocks. In between like that crevice where it like points in the middle. So I told him I'd watch. So we're gonna watch.
You don't know what you're missing.
Looks pretty difficult at the moment. Your head's the only thing bobbing up and down.
Look at all this progress I'm making. It's crazy. This is where it might get a little dicey. Let's see how we do. Didn't move, that's good. Okay. So far so good. Made it to this part. Oh, yeah, I see what you said. Huh, more rocks. More rocks. This seems like a good spot.
All right. Are you officially calling it?
I think so. Now it does get dicey. I can see why people are like, this is dangerous. Why would you keep going?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, just stay.
I'll be back.
Okay. What a hike. All right. Well, he's got this camera on and pointing towards us, so I guess he wants us to talk, although he's not here. It was a cool hike. Took about 4 hours or so. Took our time. We didn't quite make it all the way to the end of the All Trails hike because it does get sketchy at a certain point. But like, you just gotta think, like, am I in the mood to do this or am I not? We were not. It is 2 o'clock now. It's starting to get a little chilly. We still have plenty of time to do something else. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna wanna do something else. But we'll see if I can convince him to tag something else on to the end of this day before we gotta go back to work tomorrow. We have one more day here next Saturday. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna plan to do then. But I still wanna do more. All right, what's next? Want a snack?
Snack sounds good.
Snack sounds good. Let's check out Hidden Valley first, and then Barker Dam, and then we'll head through this Bighorn Pass Road.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
It wasn't closed.
It wasn't close.
Good. All right.
Next,
Let's do it.
back where we came from.
Hello. Today, we decided to wake up early. It's Saturday, by the way.
It's 8:30.
It's 8:30. We woke up early on a Saturday. To come to Arch Rock, which is perfect timing, actually, because it's empty here.
Yeah, beautiful. And then, like, turn around. Look at this amazing view we have.
Look at this amazing view. We have some plans today. We're gonna...
A lot of plants.
We stopped here first. We're gonna go see the Cholla cactus garden,
It's adorable.
which is right in between the Mojave and Colorado Desert. It's like an in-between area where the deserts mix together. And so there's these specific type of cacti that grow there, and they call them chollas. So Derek says it with an accent, like cholla.
Cholla.
The cholla cactus garden. And so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna cross the park, go visit the visitor center, since we have yet to do that, and we've been here for a whole week. But there's three visitor centers here. One's like the biggest one. It's right outside the West Gate. I think that's right. Right outside the West Gate, which is the one that goes into the town or the city of Joshua Tree. And then we're gonna go do Warren Peak, I believe, via Black Rock Trail. It's like a loop or something, I don't know. Do that, and then lowest on the priority is Rattlesnake Canyon. But that's where Derek really wants to go, even though it's last on our list. All right, well, let's start this day. So we just did Heart Rock. People over there kind of hanging out. There
are people everywhere.
People everywhere.
People who were
I will say,
loitering.
This park, Joshua Tree National Park, it's beautiful. It's big. There's plenty of space for everyone, but
they all go to the same place.
Everybody goes to the same places. So this park is, what do you think, 2 hours from LA, maybe 3?
Yeah. So you see a lot of like just LA people coming all dressed up.
And we're talking the surrounding area, not just LA itself, but like the metro area, all of that Southern California. It's so easy to get here that this place gets so busy. Saturday is like the worst day to be here. Of course, that's where we're at right now.
It really does suck the normal like natural joy element out of a natural park experience, because you feel like you're almost in a city park, because that's how a lot of these people act in a natural park.
Absolutely.
In a national park.
Absolutely. And those kids over there were smoking weed, or, you know, waiting to take a picture, not even waiting. They were there by themselves until we got there. But then at that point they wanted to take pictures with the rock. So it's like, okay, like missed ours. So, and then they sat there and waited because of course they're smoking weed. So that kind of sucks. But so this park is beautiful again, but I do recommend coming during the week.
Yeah, take a day off of work and come do the highlights, and maybe on Saturday do the lesser, like the mountains or some of the lesser known stuff, the more difficult hikes, because these people are not doing hikes like that. They are just going off the road, taking quick selfies.
Yep. Whatever's less than half a mile of a walk, that's what they're doing.
But I will say the stuff that's right off the road, less than half a mile of a walk, is worth seeing. So if you can make it here on a Friday to do those things and just check them off your list, do it.
So we're headed to the cholla cacti garden now. We'll pick it up there.
Cholla.
Derek's been saying cholla this whole time. Cholla. That's what these things are, though. We're at the cholla cactus garden.
What?
So when you read the sign,
oh, that's disappointing.
It says cholla.
That is disappointing.
It's not a cholla. Cholla. These things are pretty cool, though. Do not touch them. Hi.
Hi.
We're back. We left the chollas and we made our way through the park, like literally through the whole park.
And let us reiterate, do not plan to come on a Saturday and do the major things. And if you do plan to come on a Saturday, it has to be before 8:30 a.m. Has to be.
Has to be.
No matter which
By
entrance.
10 a.m., all the parking lots are full because it's just a lot of people. And then as we went out of the West Gate, there's a line of cars to come in. So more and more people will just keep on coming in all day. So then we stopped at the visitor center, packed, completely full.
It's difficult to find a spot. There was a line of cars that's probably waiting at least an hour to get into the park from the west entrance. So
yes.
If you don't have to go in the park from the west entrance, which I think is the most popular, then don't.
So we're going to hike Warren Peak now. We'll take you along the way, show you how it is. Update. Let's get you up to speed. We're 2.5 miles into this hike. it started getting steeper, which is why we're breathing a little harder, which is great. That's what we like. But the weather is beautiful out here, so starting to sweat a little bit. But the breeze is keeping us cool. If you look in the distance right there in the middle of your screen, that's the peak.
Warren Peak.
Warren Peak. So, now a little more to go. I think a mile. Yeah, probably a mile. Alright. We are getting to the top. This is the top of the mountain that I'm climbing on. And look at the view. Some snow on those mountains over there. That is Santa's Snow Monument, I think, National Monument. And then to the left over there, that's Mount San Jacinto, and the state park that we took up the tram up, and then down in the valley is Palm Springs and Coachella, Cathedral City, all that over there. This is beautiful though. How'd you do? Tupperware, that's where you're supposed to leave your name. Sign the notepad. So we have made our way over from Warren Peak. We hiked back down pretty quickly. Didn't make any stops really. It said moderate on all trails, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. Drove out to Indian Cove, which is a part of the park that you don't have to go into like one of the main entrances. It's a side road basically. We are doing the Rattlesnake Canyon Trail. It's hard, according to all trails. It's hard. A lot of the comments say it's dangerous. The thing is that you're just jumping from rock to rock basically. And like you can see where these people are way up there. If you can see them on the, like you're kind of going up rocks. So anyways, let you know how it goes. See how far we get right now. It looks fun, and Derek's gonna take as much time taking pictures, videos, which will not get us there in time before the sun goes down. So coming back's gonna be fun. Okay, I'll update you guys in a little bit. So we had to go under that rock to get over here. Here goes Derek.
I didn't die. Almost.
It's good. It is pretty though. Sun's going down, so it's starting to get cold, but it's beautiful. Oh yeah, this looks better than... Yep. You left me. You still left me.
Yeah.
Alright, so there goes Derek. He's gonna continue on the trail a little bit. I decided to just stop. Call it. Sun's going down. It's gonna get cold. So he's gonna go get some video over there and I'm gonna watch him while he's doing it. The trail's called Rattlesnake Canyon. It's really pretty, honestly. It's cool. You're bouldering. You're literally, there's no marked trail or anything of that sort. There's just, you're following a GPS track that somebody else did at some point, and then hoping that you go the right way. But as long as you have the All Trails app open and everything, it's easier, it's fine. But at least for us, I decided to stop because it's only 3 miles round trip, so a mile and a half up to the top, I guess. But it just looks like it keeps going straight up that way. And with the sun going down, with it getting colder, I just decided no. But Derek's way down there. Not sure if you can see him. I'm gonna watch him take some video, and then we'll head back to the RV. Tomorrow is a travel day for us. We'll head to Tucson tomorrow, which is exciting, and then We're there for 2 weeks, possibly 3, depending on the weather up north in northern Arizona. We want to go to Flagstaff and Sedona for maybe at least a week before we head over to Petrified National Forest. So hopefully by that time the weather, all the winter weather has passed and we don't have to like deal with snow. We do plan on going to Grand Canyon at the middle of March. It might snow then, who knows? That's that iffy time frame, or snow might come, but we got reservations for Grand Canyon. So at that point, they're gonna have to tell us we can't go before we don't go. So we'll see what happens. After that, Page, Arizona, which we're going to go see Horseshoe Bend, a couple other Antelope Canyon over there, and then we'll head to Zion right at the beginning of April. Get there right before Easter, spend the whole week there. Hopefully have some friends join us along the way there. So anyways, there's a lot to look forward to the rest of this year. The path just keeps growing, and then we'll let you know how our adventures continue as we move along. But for now, goodbye to California, and hello Arizona.